In a world often depicted with the harsh lines of competition, where the strong prey on the weak and survival is the ultimate instinct, there still exist surprisingly gentle corners, bonds that transcend all barriers of species, form, and language. They are not written by rules or calculations, but woven from the invisible threads of trust, companionship, and a pure Hartunum affection. Let us embark on an emotional journey together to explore the top 10 bonded relationships between animals, stories that make our hearts flutter and cause us to reflect on ourselves. Perhaps, the lessons on friendship and love are not far away, but are hidden within this seemingly wild natural world. Kicking off this miraculous journey, no pair is more deserving than the seemingly paradoxical combination of dogs and cats. We are often obsessed with the image of dogs chasing terrified cats down the street, a classic play of innate hostility. But look deeper into the homes where they cohabitate, and you will see a completely different picture. There, the gentleness of dogs, with their loyal eyes and enthusiastic tail wags, gradually melts the defensive wall of the proud and independent cat. They learn to understand each other's body language. The dog learns that the cat's slight tail flick is not an invitation to play, but a sign of caution, while the cat realizes that the noisy bark is not a threat but just innocent excitement. The moment they curl up together on the sofa, their body warmth dispelling the chill of the space. Or, when the dog affectionately licks its feline friend's fur, it is not just cuteness but powerful proof that friendship can blossom from seemingly irreconcilable differences. They teach us that the boundary between enemy and friend is sometimes just a choice. Next, let's turn our eyes to the vast ocean, home to one of the most intelligent creatures, the dolphin. The bond between dolphins and humans is not merely an interaction between observer and subject. It is like a harmonious dance between two minds. Their complex whistles and clicks are not just hunting signals, but a rich language of communication. Scientists are still trying to decode the mysteries behind that language, but our hearts have felt it for a long time. Stories of dolphins rescuing distressed people at sea are no longer legends. They seem to have a special sense to recognize suffering, using their gentle snouts to push exhausted bodies to shore, or forming a protective circle around swimmers to prevent shark attacks. In their eyes shines a deep curiosity and understanding, as if they recognize we are part of the same world, sharing a common desire for freedom and connection. This relationship is a symphony without words, where trust is given without a single promise, and friendship is built on a foundation of pure compassion. Returning to land, we encounter the gentle giants, elephants. Their prodigious memory is not limited to remembering locations or water sources, but also etches the images of their caregivers deeply. The relationship between an elephant and its mahout is a living chronicle of loyalty and gratitude. A mahout spends his entire life caring for, bathing, and foraging for his elephant. In return, the elephant not only obeys, but also holds a profound affection for them. Their trunks, powerful tools that can break trees, become incredibly gentle when touching the shoulder of their human companion, in a gesture identical to a hug. Their gaze, holding an ancient wisdom, seems to say, "I remember you, I trust you." In conservation centers, people have witnessed elephants, after years of separation, still trumpet and run towards their former caregivers with unmistakable excitement. It is a bond that transcends time, a reminder that true kindness is never forgotten. In the world of open skies, the bond between humans and their pet birds carries a different hue. Particularly, parrots, with their intelligent brains and talented mimicry, miraculously break the language barrier. They do not just mindlessly repeat words, they learn to use them contextually, communicating with their owners like family members. A parrot might greet "good morning" whenever you enter the room, or laugh out loud when it sees you are happy. This bond is built through patience, dialogue, and mutual respect for each other's space. When a bird sings out, it is not merely a song. It is a melody dedicated to you, a way of saying, "I am happy here, with you." And when they use their tiny beaks to gently preen your hair, it is the most intimate gesture, equivalent to a kiss in the human world. To truly understand the power of bonding, we must step into the wild, where the law of the jungle reigns. There, wolf packs teach us a profound lesson in solidarity and sacrifice. The life of a wolf pack is a miniature society running smoothly on trust and responsibility. They hunt together, raise pups together, and protect their territory as a unified entity. Each member has a role, and the success of the individual is tied to the survival of the collective. When a wolf is injured, the pack will not abandon it. They slow down, share food, and protect it from danger until it can stand on its own. This bond is not based on fleeting emotions, but a commitment to survival. It reminds us that in life, no one can walk very far alone, and true strength lies in the cohesion of a community. Returning to the human world, the relationship between a horse and its rider is an artful and emotional dance. It is not a relationship of rider and ridden, but a fusion of two wills, two bodies into a single entity. A horse is a powerful and emotional creature. It can sense the fear, confidence, or uncertainty of its rider. A good rider is not a commander, but a listener. They spend hours grooming, talking, and building trust. In races or training sessions, the moment the horse and rider become one, when every movement becomes rhythmic and harmonious, it is a feeling of absolute freedom and pure joy. Without a single word, they understand each other through soft reins, a gentle pat on the neck, and breath synchronized with heartbeat. It is a bond built on deep respect and unshakable trust. Nature is also full of unexpected alliances, where different species coexist in harmonious symbiosis. Observe a garden where tiny sparrows and mischievous squirrels live together. They form a miniature community where each species contributes a unique skill. The sparrows, with their excellent aerial view, act as an early warning system. Their alarm call can send all the squirrels and rabbits fleeing to shelter. Conversely, squirrels and rabbits, with their keen sense of smell and digging abilities, can find new food sources. This relationship is not based on personal affection, but on the acknowledgement that coexistence is safer and more efficient. It is a lesson in intelligent cooperation, proving that differences are not weaknesses, but opportunities to complement and support each other. And then, we have the bonds that have become legends in popular culture, the friendship between cats and birds. It sounds like a recipe for disaster, but in reality, in controlled environments and with careful supervision, we can still witness astonishing moments. The image of a cat lying still, allowing a small bird to perch on its back without any hunting instinct arising, is truly astounding. It is a complete break from all stereotypes, evidence that instinct can sometimes be overshadowed by curiosity, loneliness, or some form of primal affection. Such relationships are rare and fragile, but they shine like precious gems, reminding us that anything is possible. And the heart, no matter the species, also yearns for companionship in its own way. Finally, for the most panoramic and awe-inspiring view, look up to the sky or down into the ocean. The image of a flock of migrating birds, like geese, flying in a perfect V formation against the sunset sky is not just a natural wonder. It is an intelligent survival strategy. They take turns leading, sharing the burden of wind resistance, and use calls to encourage and guide others. Each bird in the flock places its trust in the leader, and conversely, the leader bears responsibility for the entire collective. Similarly, a school of thousands of fish swimming gracefully as a single living organism, reflecting light into a shimmering dance in the deep blue water. They move not by thought, but by a near supernatural collective connection. These vast bonds teach us about harmony, about relinquishing the individual ego for a common, greater purpose, be it a great migratory journey or simply daily existence. And so, our journey to explore the top 10 animal bonds has concluded. From cozy homes with dog-cat friendships to the vast ocean with dolphin compassion. From the profound memory of elephants to the wisdom of wolf packs. From the harmonious dance of horse and rider to the clever alliances in nature and the grandeur of migrating flocks, each story is a valuable lesson. They not only move us but also force us to reflect. Is it possible that love, loyalty, and cooperation are not human inventions, but a universal language of life? Perhaps when we learn to recognize these bonds, cherish them, and protect the habitats of these animals, we are not only saving this planet but also relearning how to connect with the deepest essence of our own hearts, where true friendship needs no words.